Hey everyone, welcome back to the Crypto ZX channel. If you're new, please consider subscribing, but you guys know what time it is. We're going to be talking about everything Cardano ADA. Before I begin, I just want to come out and say thank you to each and every one of you guys for showing tremendous amount of support. When I say I've been receiving overwhelming support from the Cardano community, I mean it is overwhelming support. So thank you to each and every one of you guys for sticking around, and hope you guys had a great holiday season with your loved ones and are ready to have the best year ahead of you for the year of 2024. But as we're looking at the markets today, you guys can see we're seeing some coins that are up quite a bit, but at the same time we're seeing red across the board as well. And the reason as to why we're seeing red across the board right now is due to the fact that Bitcoin has seen a move towards the downside, which is impacting most of the altcoins. And speaking about the altcoins now, you guys might ask a great question saying, hold on, if BTC's price movement is causing some retracement, why are we seeing some coins still in green? Great question, you may ask. That is all due to Bitcoin dominance. So Bitcoin dominance is at around 51.85%. It's quite low, and it has been pulling down, which is causing some altcoins to still hold on to its momentum against BTC. And the majority of the altcoins that are seeing a little bit of a retracement right now are the coins that have been absolutely killing it lately. And speaking about that, if we're looking at on the weekly time frame, things are looking absolutely insane. And on the monthly time frame, you can pretty much see almost everything right now is up. So that's that. But let's take a further look at Cardano, see what is happening right now, because I know that is something a lot of people wonder. So if we're looking at the price of Cardano right now, it's sitting at 59.6 cents. We're down about 1.3% in the last 24 hours in USD comparative. We're also down about 0.5% in Bitcoin comparative over the past 24 hours. Market cap, on the other hand, is currently sitting at $20.8 billion, and the 24-hour trading volume currently sitting at 853.6 million. Not bad at all. But, what if I told you the price of ADA is starting to surprise me a lot the way it's holding? And I know a lot of people might not see this. The way Cardano continuously is holding, the way its momentum continuously holds, the way it is, it's just tremendous. And a lot of people overlook that. Something newcomers that are coming into the space that you need to be very careful about is, what you read on crypto Twitter, because there's like some moon boys on crypto Twitter that are saying, ADA is going to hit $100 plus this bull cycle. Let me tell you guys, let's be realistic. $100 is just absolutely not possible in this bull market. Maybe the future, there could be a chance, but this bull cycle, come on, you really, as a newcomer coming into the space, I can talk about a price here and there, and I could give you guys the analysis, the news revolving around these Cardano or its ecosystem. But if you are not doing your own research, knowing how crypto works, you're not doing the best thing for yourself. So you need to educate yourself how the entire market works, how the metrics are calculated, where the price is formed, how market caps work, how circulation supplies work. Because let me tell you, the newcomers tend to think certain projects will hit a dollar. Of course, you see on a daily basis people that come out and say, oh, Shiba Inu has so many zeros in front of the price, but this is going to go to $1. But people don't realize what it takes for it to hit $1. So you need to kind of educate yourself as to how the market cap circulation supply works and what's realistic. I know everyone wants to drive Lamborghinis overnight, but that's not where it works. You need to do your due diligence. You need to learn how market works. You need to have patience. And that's how it takes time for you to make it. That's that. But before we get into the analysis, as always, just a quick disclaimer. Anything on this channel is not financial advice. Always do your own due diligence and research when you are investing in crypto. So if we're looking at the price, beautiful. But I'm going to hold off on the price for a bit. I want to talk about Cardano's DeFi today. And Cardano's DeFi is something I'm very optimistic about, and I think it's going to see a huge spike in this upcoming bull run that we're already in. Anyone that's saying this is not a bull run, come on, guys, let's rethink that again. Let me just go back on the charts. Let's look at it on the yearly time frame. We're looking at literally everything at this point up quite a bit. We're seeing Sol up 10,000. Wow, did I say 10,000? I'm sorry, 1,000%. Caspa, of course, Render, CFX, ADA up 132%. We're in a bull market right now, okay? So don't let anyone tell you that this is not a bull market. This is a bull market. But what excites me the most is Cardano's DeFi. I think Cardano's DeFi is heavily undervalued considering where Cardano is currently ranking in terms of its market valuation. If you're even comparing it with Avalanche, it's undervalued. And when I look at the protocols, let's compare with a giant. Of course, ADA is a competitor to ETH, right? It wants to fix what Ethereum is unable to do. So, and if you know Cardano's history, Cardano has the same co-founder. Cardano's founder is the same co-founder of Ethereum, which is Charles Hoskinson. And if we're looking at Ethereum's total DeFi, we already know Ethereum's scalability issue, what nightmare it is to kind of use ETH blockchain. But despite that fact, it has an insane amount of DeFi. Its DeFi is huge. $27.7 billion is locked into ETH right now. And if you're looking at the protocols on Ethereum, you could pretty much go for days and see how many protocols there are that are just built on Ethereum. And again, this should not be a surprise. But now the times we're in right now, as I've said, this is the first time where we see other chains start to actually battle it out with the other chains to see which one is going to take the leading spot. And right now, without a doubt, we know Solana is the leader in terms of expansion, people researching about the project, people wanting to really take part and actually build on Sol. This is going to happen. I'm very, very confident. Again, this is just my own personal opinion. I'm thinking ADA right now is extremely, extremely undervalued, because let's look at it. Let's go on Avalanche, for example, 942.19 million TVL. If we're looking at Polygon, 896, and Polygon's been ripping it lately as well. If we're looking at Solana, 1.45 billion. You guys get the idea as to what I'm saying. So if we compare it to them, ADA is still a little undervalued. But speaking about its protocols, you guys can see pretty much not that much. We have MinSwap, which is one of the biggest dexes, if you are familiar with ADA, Indigo's CTP, and we're talking still early stages. So I think when we consider where this is right now and where this could potentially be going, I'm getting very, very optimistic. And right now, we haven't seen, I'm thinking, correct me if I'm wrong, I think MinSwap does not have a native token. And we could start seeing something what happened with Solana, where we started to see a lot of airdrops happen. So people that are using these platforms could potentially be qualified for exclusive airdrops. You could start seeing something similar happen. So if you do use MinSwap, potentially there could be a MinSwap airdrop or any other dexes that are obviously on Cardano. And again, that's just my own personal opinion. It's not 100% that's not going to happen, but honestly, I could see that happening, would not be surprised. So if you keep all these factors in mind and the way where ADA is currently, I think it's highly, highly undervalued. And do I think ADA has what it takes to hit all-time highs this year? Absolutely. Is it going to happen overnight? Absolutely not. It's going to take time. So going back to ADA's price, the way Cardano is holding right now, absolutely amazing. So not much has changed compared to my previous update. We're still finding Cardano starting to trade sideways, and I've said the importance of a project doing that after having such a huge run, and that's what it's doing. It's consolidating, it's building a stronger support, and loving it. Around the 60 cents, it's been holding really, really strongly. Just a matter of time where we do see that final pump into the 78.6 that a lot of people are waiting for, and I think this is where we're going to see the spike in its overall ecosystem as well once we get into this blue zone, and that's coming. So far so good. Loving how the way Cardano is holding, but at the same time, let's do pay very close attention to BTC right now. If Bitcoin drops back down to 40,400, do expect that ADA will see a little bit of a retracement. But am I worried? No, I think Cardano is going to see this highly anticipated move that we're waiting for. So that's that for today's update. Let me know down below what you guys think, and thank you to each and every one of you guys for showing support, like absolutely killing it. Love you all. See you tomorrow. Been Crypto ZX, and peace out.